Aloha all, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. I'm Paper Mario Guy, and this is episode number 31. So, in the last episode we finished the Sand Saga, so we're going to be starting up on the Namek Saga in this episode. So we have that little opening cutscene, but I mean, you've seen it before because, again, like I said previously when we started Kid Gohan's story, this is going to be the same thing for every single person. So there's really no point in showing this again because it's the same thing. So I'm just going to kind of skip ahead. I mean, obviously there's a lot of new people watching now, so if you want to see what that says, just go into like episode 5, I think that one is there, because that's right when, or I'm pretty sure that's right around when I did this with Goku. So it was pretty long time ago. I mean, if you think about it, I entered Namek with Goku in episode, yeah, I would say around 5, because I'm pretty sure episode 6 I fought Frieza for the first time. So, I mean, now we're episode 31, and we're just starting with Krillin. As you can see, you obviously retain your thing, and I know I said that I would collect these off screen, but you know what, they're easy to find with the Dragon Radar. It takes like 2 seconds. I mean, me flying around like a jackass, just kind of like looking around, but I mean, boom, right there, 1, 2. Got both Dragon Balls in the area already. So, I mean, we find any others, then, I mean, cool, but see? Here we are. Three Dragon Balls. 1, 2, 3. I mean, in the first like 2 minutes. I mean, it doesn't take a lot. It really doesn't. So, oh, there's the 7th Dragon Ball. How about that? See, now what I don't really get about this is they put all 7 in the first 2 areas when they really shouldn't have. Honestly, it was I mean, you do have something in the Cell Saga to do. I mean, you wouldn't be able to unlock Android 16 otherwise. So, I mean, it's not like Krillin's just absent out of the Cell Saga. I mean, he's there. He doesn't play a major part, but I mean, I kind of enjoy that about the fact, with Dragon Ball Z, is I know that they have like an ass load of characters that they could use at any time they want at their disposal, and Krillin has always been a big role. I mean, he was pretty much I would consider him the 2nd or 3rd biggest role in Dragon Ball besides Goku and possibly Bulma. But I mean, like, Yamcha and Krillin are both humans. I mean, they're much stronger than pretty much any other human on the planet, but they're still humans, and even though their potential has been reached, DBZ didn't take it in an unrealistic approach as far as saying, oh, yeah, even though they're humans, they can still power up and still fight for good. And I kind of like the fact that they excluded Krillin and Yamcha out of the majority of the Cell Saga and, what is it? The Buu Saga. Because, I mean, it wouldn't have made any sense, and I mean, even TN it only had one big part, I guess you could say, in the Cell Saga, which is nice, because, I mean, they really aren't that strong compared to even Gohan. Like, little Gohan, like when he was a kid. I mean, I'd still say that Yamcha was weaker than Kid Gohan. I mean, they're just... There's no... I mean, they're just weak. I mean, they're Earthlings. They're not extraterrestrials or anything. So, I mean...
A lot of power. You were right.
But I mean, even with the unlocked potential and the unlocking hidden powers, I mean, Krillin still, they don't make him too over the top. Obviously, in a fighting game, you can't make Krillin like super weak. But I mean, I think it was a good move on their part where they probably could have screwed it up really bad. So I mean, but I mean, enough about that. As far as things to collect in Namek, there's not too much to collect. You can go up and down, and you probably won't find much. Really, the only thing that you'll find in Krillin's story is the Dragon Balls, and that's really about it. I mean, there's a few things here and there, but I'm pretty sure you're not going to find like too much money, too many abilities, or anything like that. I mean, like, I just found the Dragon Radar again, but I mean, I already have that. So, I mean, considering I'm talking about that, wait. I think I'm just going to head into the battle after I check whatever this was. Let's see if anything pops up. Oh, it's just a battle point. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go and just progress. Make it through the Namek saga kind of quickly, because, like I said, Krillin's story isn't that... It's not the most exciting. There's not enough epic battles for my liking. So, I mean...
Good night, sweet prince.
But, I mean, Recoome... I mean, if you ever watched the series in progression and you didn't skip around and you didn't see some of the people ahead of Recoome, Recoome, to be honest, like, in my opinion, seemed like the biggest guy, like, in DBZ up until that point. Like, beating Vegeta as easily as he did was just, like, crazy to me. Like, I was just like, wow. Because, I mean, if you're watching in progression, Vegeta gave Goku a run for his money, and Goku's supposed to be, like, the strongest of all the Z fighters. So, I mean, it was a pretty big deal to me when I was watching it. And the fact that Krillin faced him was just, like, ridiculous. But, I mean, Recoome's battle can also give you some problems. I'd advise just doing the same thing that you did with Nappa, because, I mean, obviously Recoome's a big guy, and, I mean, he will sometimes miss his attacks just because you're small. But, I mean, when he does hit his attacks, they're devastating. So be careful. Don't let him get too many good combos, and just kind of stay your distance. If you have a Sensu Bean, preserve it, and that's really all I have to say about this battle. I mean, it's not radically different from Nappa. I mean, if you didn't have too many problems with Nappa, you shouldn't have too many problems with Recoome. And especially, I mean, if you're playing this like you're normally supposed to, without unlocked potential, this actually, I guess you can consider it is a little easier. So, I mean, take it for what you want, but I mean... Oh, that was a waste. I could have capitalized a lot better than what I did right there. So don't make my mistake. I had something that I did want to address in this episode. Forget what it was, but I mean, I guess it will come to me. See, and, I mean, like, right now, this is like I'd say this is the prime time for you to use your Sensu Bean, and we're right back in the game. So, I mean, I would highly recommend coming in with a Sensu Bean, because it really will help you out. Especially when Recoome just gets owned 3 times by Destructo Discs. That was pretty incredible. You'll see in Broly that I am kinda... When there's powerful moves, I will use them a lot. Like, and I mean a lot. Like, on the verge of, like, you could say that I spam it. That's how much I use them. I mean, Vegeta's final impact when he's Majin Vegeta? Oh my god, like... I mean, I'll get to that when we get to it, but I mean, I use that move so, like... It's so overpowered, and I just take advantage of that in every way. I mean, like, Majin Buu is a hard battle with Vegeta, and I just make it look simple with final, or, well, I think it's, not Final Impact, oh, what is it called? I can hear him saying it in his head, too. Man, I can't think. I don't know why. We've maxed out Ki. Well, we got it to 8, so that's good. And we defeated Recoome. But, oh, what is it called? Atomic Blast, that's it. And that move is ridiculous. Just like the 10 times Kamehameha with Super Saiyan 4 Goku and, some of the other things. But, I mean, I'll show off the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and all that in some extra videos. Yeah, also, when I go back and I do some of the, things that, like the extra videos that I promised, I'm definitely going to be breaking it a little bit. I mean, because at that point, I mean, you're only able to do some of those extra videos on your second playthrough in the first place. So it's not like too much different, but like when I fight like Metal Cooler or anything, or like Cooler or Super Saiyan Vegeta, or I'm not going to shy away from using Super Saiyan 4 Goku, or like if I'm Gohan and I'm fighting like Broly or whatever. I mean, any of the battles with him, I'm not going to shy away from using Mystic Gohan or any of his super abilities. But alas, we defeated Recoome, I saved and everything, so in the next episode we will pick up back on Krillin, and Cell Saga goes pretty fast, so I mean, we could be finished in the next episode with Krillin's story, or this episode after that. I guess we'll see, but for now, I am Paper Mario Guy of the KoopaNinjaBros. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in part 32. Bye.